Good evening. My name is Daniel, and today I'm going to be talking about why it's important to study. As many of us that are assisting to school, we always try to figure out what we want to be, what is the career we want to go for. I guess half of them already know what they want to do, and the other half doesn't. Going through this class, I figured out that I wanted to do computer programming, but instead, I don't think that's gonna be what I really want. Taking this class made me realize that I can't spend so many time being on a computer. It frustrates me to be on a computer for too long. So I said like, it's true. Like if you take all these classes that for me or for many of us are not like required. Like it's just like, oh, why I'm gonna take a speech or why I'm gonna take student success or humanities. I feel like that's just a waste of time. But instead, it's not. Like in this class, I learned that I don't want to be on a computer for too long. I want to do something different. So take a school seriously. Like if you go to college, go motivated. Go with the motivation that you need to, that you know that you want to get a degree, that you want to be someone in your life. Don't go because you just have to go. Because if you do that, you won't be giving your 100%, and you won't be getting anything. Getting a degree has many benefits. I'm gonna start with like money wise. That's pretty much what we always go to school to have a better opportunity of work, better income. And looking through the article that I was reading a couple of days ago, I found out like how much every people finally get paid for depending on what kind of degree they have. So I'll start from the lowest, which is like people that only had a high school diploma. People that only have a high school diploma, they never went to college, don't have any like college experience or whatever. They have they get paid like around 30,000, 35,000 a year. While going to a job where you have a degree, you have a bachelor's degree, which is like a school that is only for like 4 years. So you assist to school for 4 years. That's pretty much getting paid around $60,000. So if you think it's like pretty much the double that you were getting paid only without having a degree. So after that, we have our master degree. The master degree is around 6 years that you spend in school. That's like the next level of the bachelor. So you have bachelor's, which is the basic one, 4 years, and then you have the master, which is the 6 years. On this one, you will be getting paid $72,000 a year, and then the last one that will be the doctor degree, which is about $100,000 a year. So pretty much, if you invest on your future, which is school, which is getting a degree, you will be living a stable life during the rest of your life. You will be having no problems as money, like money wise, you'll be having no problems at all. You will be able to plan vacations, to buy the house of your dreams, buy the car of your dreams. Like that's not gonna be a problem. While people that don't go to school, people that are like don't have any degree, they always have to worry about if they're gonna have enough hours next week, if they're gonna have enough money by the month to pay all their bills. They won't be able to have any savings. They won't be able to have a stable life. Like if the one that you can have if you have a degree, right? Um,
Question. So you told me, or you tell us in the beginning that about your what you wanna do. You was thinking on the computer,
Computer
right?
programming, yeah.
Okay. You said that this class make you change your idea about that. So do you have another plan now, or you are thinking on something different now?
I've been thinking about doing business, marketing. I
Okay.
think that involves more about like talking to people, trying to convince people if they want to buy this is what's right for them and where not. So that's one of the things that I've been thinking about. Like since a kid, I also wanted to be like manager, like kind of like administration, business administration. But I don't know. Like I started working with computers. I started like playing around with them. I got good at it, and then I decided I should like give it a try. But then like realizing that like taking this class online took me like time to be on it on the computer for 2 and 3 hours. I realized I won't be able to be working in an office for like 8 hours a day, working on a computer. Like working only for like 3 hours on the computer is like giving me headaches. So I don't want to imagine working my whole life on the same.
And how long that one will take you to finish it?
Computer programming.
No,
The
the
business?
business.
I'm thinking about getting like my regular bachelor degrees. So I'll say I'll have to. Oh, it depends on how many classes I get every semester. So right now I'm only doing like 2 to 3 classes, but if I go full time, five and 4 classes a semester, I'll be getting out of school like pretty much in 2 years and a half. So pretty much it depends on how many classes I take. It's like how motivated or how committed I am to school. But as well, you have to balance bills and work with school. So I prefer to go the secure way where I take like 2 or 3 classes and I know I'm gonna pass them, and overwhelm myself like having like 5 classes and then working as well full time. All right.
Do you think that's why it's too many people that is going out from school for that reason?
I think we give up on school. Like I think when we take these classes like speech, like humanities, we feel like that's nothing that we need for a career. It's just something extra. And then in my case, I have stopped going to school a couple of times because I feel like I just want to be like, if I want to be a computer programmer, why didn't you just teach me what I want to know? And that's it. I just need to know like everything about computers. I don't need to know anything about like U.S. government or humanities or any like that. They know that stuff. But at the end, like taking that class made me realize that I'm not good on computers. I'm not good of sitting for like more than 2 or 3 hours on a computer. So actually, every single class has something to teach us.
So then, this class give you something,
yeah, of course,
a different opinion and a different, view of.
Different type of yeah. Like this class actually gave me, like I have learned a lot of this on this class. Like for me, it's kind of hard for me to talk in front of people, but this class helped me a lot how to like make my outline, how to figure out how I'm gonna be talking to the people, how to introduce myself to the people, how to relax and don't get like really nervous at the time that I'm talking to them. Try to focus more on like what I'm gonna be talking about instead of like thinking what you guys are like thinking about me or if you guys are gonna judge me for what I'm saying or if I'm right or not.
Good, thank you.
Okay, and then like I was talking, healthcare is one of the benefits as well. If you get a good job, you have a healthcare that this company will provide to you. And as we know, like all these companies give like really good benefits on the healthcare. On, for example, like you have the K20, I think it's called. That's one of the like benefits that we also have as well. Like when we're retiring, we know we have some savings from all the time that we spend on this company. So that's one of the benefits. You also can have education will help us on the work. And they let us have educated people. If we have educated people, we'll have more respect to each other. We won't have any problems about like getting assault in the streets, getting a job or anything because everybody have an education and can afford a good job and they can afford having a family and providing everything they need. Mm-hmm. And last, I just want to let you guys know that if you realize we live like more than like 80 years, or pretty much all the people kind of like live 80 years, and if you want to invest in yourself, you're only investing like 4 or 5 years of your life, getting a degree to live a stable life for your future. So just think it that way. It's 80 years that you live. They're only asking, your school is only asking you for 4 to 6 years to become successful for the rest of your life.
Wow.
All right.
Thank you
so much, guys.
Thank you.